I did bump up some numbers. And now I need to join the lobby. So let's go to novice. Or just, what the... Don't tell me, but... Let me DM it to you. So...
Yeah, I sent it to
You sent it to me?
you. I should have. Yeah. Buff, Nav, John.
Okay, alright.
She said she just made the lobby team.
Looks a lot better on stream now, by the way.
Okay.
You
Here we
share
are.
your screen on Discord, and I'll make sure that it's fine for me as well on Discord, or else I'll have to join lobby.
Wait, what the fuck?
Share my...
Yeah, wait. Just to let you know, we are live now.
Yeah,
Sorry.
You're alive.
I'll get out of here.
Come. Okay. Holy cow. Is the stream... I have a theory the stream's getting bad, though. I just have a theory.
Yeah, as soon as you went on Discord. So maybe cancel the stream on Discord and see how it does. Because as soon
So
as
don't
you
stream on
it
Discord?
went bad.
Then just join the lobby.
Yeah.
Okay, just join the lobby. Sorry.
You're good. Just invite me.
Oh. I even have you added?
Is it just hollow
No, I don't have yet. What's your thing? Divine RL?
_ space TTV?
Divine _
Divine RL
Okay.
_ space TTV.
That okay. This is
That's
crazy.
what
Why
I'm
don't you
trying
just
to tell
join the
you.
info, bro? This is crazy.
Because you're my goat.
You're a rat, bro.
You could have told me yours.
I'll send you the info.
I like your suit, by the way.
Dude, it's something.
Is it hot where you are? Because I could not wear a suit right now.
I didn't even shave, dude. I didn't really.
Bro, sent me the info.
I sent you the info, so just join that.
You hacker.
Let me make sure I got Barrel and stuff open. This is a chip shop stream, I'll tell you what. No music playing, bro. I'll get some music. Oh, no worries, stream. I got you. 1 second. I don't even know where this music would be, though. I don't know.
Just look up elevator music.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or Netflix. Netflix is really good for stream.
We're now waiting for everybody to come on into the stream or the game. Yeah, dude, I can't wait to finally get a few days off so I can prepare my stream a little better. What is Wavy doing? Wait, Wavy's in the... Is Wavy novice? Well, here we go. We're going in game, everybody. We got the Charlotte Comets going up against the Bandicoots. I might have to swap these teams here. I think they joined the wrong one.
Yeah, they joined separate.
So the arena might look a little scary. It's a little backwards. But, ooh, nice shot there. Dude, Divine, I'm nervous, dude. I don't know if I can do some super hard comms today. I'm going to be real.
That's completely okay, though. But we got Wavy trying to go up high, plays it, try to 50 again. New, might try to follow. Lavender, 50, back to Barry. Barry up, New. Or to Lavender Lamp, sorry.
Oh, wow.
Try to shoot it. Can't get it on. Goes back. Wavy with a miss. Barry gonna have to control this, try to play it out.
No, and they're going to take a moment here as Lavender sends a pop-up middle. Barry's already up for that, just not wasting any time. And Gob going to return some fire himself. Starts a little air dribble, might get some help here as Wavy. Nice little dive in. Make sure he doesn't get what he wants there.
Barry to corner. Going again, double commit from orange side. Seeing a little bit awkwardness from both teams right now. Gob looked almost as if he went through the ball, but we just play on. There's no rule that you can't play on. Seeing Barry go for the 50. Gets under, it goes on net. His post, that New sound that we hate and love to hear, just depending on what side you're on.
Yeah, that is a shame as it's going to cling off the crossbar, but nobody has scored within the first 2 minutes, but there could be a shot opportunity here as Cobb continues to apply some more pressure. Nude off the backboard. Dude, I feel like we didn't really get to talk about, you know, the matches that we have, the situation with you, Divine. Welcome, by the way. I feel like we didn't get you a proper introduction. You're gonna be leaving us shortly, huh? In a few minutes.
20 minutes here. I'm gonna be leaving to go play World Class, playing for the Big Buck League.
Mm-hmm.
And how that's gonna go, but you know, I'm excited. I think the season's gonna start out really well for a lot of these teams. I mean, it's just preseason, right? So teams are trying to figure out, hey, do I want to play with this player or this player? You know, just trying to figure out who works best together. I like to see, you know, a little bit of chemistry almost coming out of the Barry and Wavy combo right now. I've seen them together a lot, just giving a little bit of passing plays. Like right here, Barry's gonna be mid for that. Oh, such a close call, but you know, that's gonna be a really strong pair, it seems like, in this league.
Yeah, I mean, they had a really good opportunity there to try and sink it in. I think if there's any changes we might want to see is probably a little bit more aggression on both ends for the offensive side. Just try and get some more demos and create some more openings. I mean, threes is really hard. There's 1, 2, 3 total defenders, you know, to try and block your shot. So it's definitely a game mode of just like peppering shots, right? Just like kind of sending in first man and trying to slowly break down the defense instead of just trying to 1v3 half the time.
Exactly, but we will see some opportunities like right now. Gob trying to set Cobb up for the shot. God, that makes me slip up a little bit. The name's very similar. But trying to set each other up. Gob now off the ceiling, gonna hit to the side. Gets a 50. Barry able to win it, get it downfield. But New off the ceiling, gonna pass it mid. Lavender not able to get the touch. He's gonna go off the wall. Up, Barry might try to solo play here. Gonna go over 1. And a 50 Gob. Gob to the corner.
Yeah, this is our first matchup of the preseason. A first little sneak peek as to what CSA might look like, and there we go, first shot of the season. At least on stream, or I believe this is the Buffalo Bandicoots. I got the colors mixed up, so it's all. I'm still trying to rewire it in my head, but what a shot there from halfway across the field. Took him 4 minutes to finally sink one in, and now is Charlotte going to come back? Are they going to be able to get an equalizer here quick?
Lavender on the ball, gonna try to 50 it. Barry close to the ball, gonna 50 Cobb. Cobb with a really good fake, just trying to play it slow, trying to etch it out. Lavender able to clear it though. Back at the net, gonna pop it over. 1 over 2. Everyone. Just gotta. You were saying earlier that people are just trying to pepper shots on. Looks like it just got a little too awkward, almost, for the Buffalo Bandicoots, as the ball just rises in over the net, or into the net.
Yep, and now finally, dude, I've seen this all the time when I'm watching these games that are like really close and like no one scores in the first little crossbar. No. Oh, and then Barry's there to clean it up. Good stuff. But what I was gonna say is like these kind of games where like no one scores in the first few minutes, I feel like the moment one happens, it's like the seal has been broken, and all of a sudden all the goals just start pouring in. And now that we're down to the last like minute, we've had what, 3 goals already?
Exactly.
Incredible.
But you know, it's not over just yet. I've seen some incredible things happen in the last 10 seconds of the match. As right now the pressure's on the Buffalo Bandicoot side. Might get a 50 here, not gonna go in. It might go into the Buffalo's half. Gonna get a 50. Barry. Another goal. Barry just being that force right now to be reckoned with. He's trying to say, hey, it might be preseason, but let me show you guys that I'm gonna be a force to be reckoned with through the entire season. I don't care who we're against.
Yeah, I mean, I'll make a comment on it just because like I've known all these players from different leagues now, and so I'm happy to see Barry here. And it's actually surprising to see him in a tier labeled novice, just because, like, you know, we say novice, but these are like, what are we still in like champ 3 level? Is this like GC1 still? Like,
I think it's anywhere between, I think, like 1350 to 1600, like low 1600.
Yeah.
There's not very many that are in that higher range, but I mean, Barry's one who I think is around GC1, can easily perform up to that level. So, you know, he'll be a threat.
Yeah, and great stuff
But,
there from
but
Charlotte. Go ahead.
it's kind of sad for me to see this because I actually have some personal connections. I love lavender lamps, and Barry, I actually have coached before. When you're just saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just talking to them. So
Yeah, I ended up coaching Barry not too long ago, a couple months ago. I was coaching him when he was playing in a different league, just trying to help him get better, and he's really improved at a lot of the things that, you know, were hit or miss for him. Like, you know, it seems like he's a lot more confident than he was. And I love the style of play that he's going with right now.
Yeah, I'm just verifying the team colors. If it's, I could just switch it over on my end. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. I just got confused visually because I had the stadium set up for the right colors. I think people swapped over. I could swap it around.
I'm just gonna
Sorry,
tell them
guys.
they don't have to switch this time, yeah?
Well, we'll see what they do. Are they swapping now? No, it doesn't look like they are. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's not a problem. I'll just swap.
It's completely okay.
I'll just swap the team colors. I got to do it on my end here. So I'm gonna have you take over while I pull up back the end game. Oh wait, I can't pull up the end game scene. There we go.
Also,
You guys are gonna see me work the stadium. Uh-oh, it's so chalked. I'll leave it. I'll leave it.
well, as it may be a little bit chalked, I just got the notification. We want to say hello to the back post. We're currently being featured.
Oh my
So-
god.
Hello to everyone on the back post.
Hello.
The other wonderful voice is Hollow.
Yeah, Hollow the Shiba. Don't mind the color back post. They're a little chalked, but not to worry. Wavy. Let's get back to the game. Let's see what's going on here. Looks like Charlotte are the ones with the ball currently, trying to get something going. Barry wasn't able to get a play off, but Taylor, who I've known for a while now in the Grindhouse, she did really well in the Grindhouse. I know we're not here to talk about other tiers, but she did exceptionally well in the C tier.
Yeah, I know right now is a little bit difficult. She was, you know, not fully awake yet, but she was actually right currently is sick. So she's playing with a fever, and, you know, she's trying her hardest. She wants to show up for her team. She wants to be there.
Oh.
And I mean, again, as I'm talking about, you know, she's trying to be there, but Barry just showing again. Wavy with an amazing demo, but Barry with the slot right past New. Just isn't going well for the Buffalo Bandicoots right now. They need to figure something out to just turn the tides. Is it, you know, trying to go for more demos themselves?
Oh,
or
and he
just
gets
to
it for
stop
2.
Barry? They just need to be stopping Barry. Maybe they just need to say, hey, Barry, we're taking you outside, buddy. Because he's just all over the place.
Barry looking like a brick wall with an immediate 2-goal scoring here. Holy cow. He's not wasting any time. And I mean, he's done well for game 1 as well. He had a couple goals to himself. And now, oh no, what is happening on the defense here?
This really needs to have something change in soon. Obviously, last match, we saw 3 goals in the last minute of the game. There's still 3 minutes 30. We could see an upset here. Obviously, this is one of the hardest score lines to come back from, you know, especially when you lost the first game. You know, they had all the pressure at the beginning of the first game. got it downfield, got that first goal, and since then it's been, I believe, 5 goals for the Charlotte. It's just been repetitive, boom, boom, boom. Mainly Barry shooting the ball, but we got an opportunity now. Downfield, New, gonna go up, trying to put it off the crossbar, can't get. Leaves the ball, gets a boost. Gob trying to put it on again. It's just gonna go a little bit too high. Then Lavender downfield, trying to get maybe a 50. Goes for a bump off the wall. Barry trying to pop it mid. Can't get the extra touch to Tay. Passing it to Gob. Gob to New. New trying to go high. Maybe not able to get a touch, but it's gonna go under. See a little bit of explosiveness from this Buffalo team that we're, you know, more needing. We need this downfield pressure from them if they want a chance.
Yeah, one thing that both, you know, franchises are looking for during this preseason is trying to figure out what composition of players works best, and you know, putting them in this competitive scene is obviously the right time and place outside of scrims to finally show what this franchise could hold in terms of you know, how strong they fare in their conference. And so we're gonna see Taylor now. By the way, I forgot to mention earlier as well, I love the hustle that Newt was putting on the offensive end. Like, I know they're down a couple goals here, but I've been seeing him trying very hard to beat his opponents. Sorry.
Yeah, trying to get his way back into the game with this team. Very. Oh, almost able to put that on. Taylor not able to follow. Wavy there to Barry. Barry to go underneath 50s. Wavy able to follow it again. Gonna put it mid. Not gonna be there yet, but Lavender trying to be there. Gob with an amazing 50.
That's open.
Can that go in the net? Can this be there?
Oh, but he's got a shot.
Oh, I knew. The one player you were talking about, making a hustle, making it back, getting there, getting it done.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like that was like if you're playing basketball and you get the offensive rebound there, right? The shot doesn't go in the first time, but getting those sort of boards, just staying in the play and just cleaning up when the defense is at its weakest. Newt was there just in time. We see him as well trying to coordinate an offense for himself. Both Charlotte players are going to jump up for this one. I think that meant to be a pass, but Gob is going to try and get some space now, and Taylor is just waiting, and it's served up on a platter for Taylor. 1 point deficit.
This is what we're going to start seeing, is there's going to be a lot more goals than expected. Obviously, Tay, first game on, trying to just warm up, get in there. Love that they're able to get that pass mid, able to get that in. We're going to see now, you know, you're looking at Charlotte, and you're like, okay, maybe we need to give them a little more respect again. Maybe we need to get back on defense, you know, play that little bit smarter game, controlled game, where they've been giving out the ball a lot. I mean, the ball has been flying, but I mean, they might just keep up with that offensive pressure that almost led to another goal, but we saw Gob able to get the deflection. Barry bumping Wavy. Miscommunication. But able to get the 50 on Gob. Gob to Taylor.
Oh,
but Taylor's not able to get the touch off the wall.
Oh.
New, just not expecting it. It's just so close to being able to just ride out, but it just drops right in.
Wow. I mean, yeah, that bounce is really hard to read as Newt is just standing there on the ground. I think I'm almost certain he thought Taylor had the touch there on the backboard, and what seemed like an opportunity to try and get an equalizer now. An own goal might hurt the morale here. I mean, we'll come to see in the last 30 seconds. They got to try and push the ball forward and do it now.
Yeah, I think what really needs to happen here is they need to just keep momentum into the next game, right? If to the very least, they need to keep pressure forward, keep the control, and try to get it towards the net as much as possible without giving up any more goals. Maybe get one more here.
Oh!
Able to get over one.
Oh, wait a minute!
There's a chance. 9 seconds. You know, taking this OT would be their best shot, because even if they don't win an OT, then being able to get it to there is going to be amazing for the mental. Winning it would be even better, but there's OT. If it could happen, could be amazing for the Buffalo Bandicoots.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that, but by the way, to get that goal to even happen, it looked like New made Wavy the last man, like really awkward there, but it looks like Charlotte is going to close the door on any opportunity for Buffalo to try and make a comeback with a last-second goal, and that's got to hurt.
Lavender just barely beating out New to get it over mid, and then Wavy being there for the shot. Just really good precision from this Charlotte team.
Yeah, they've been playing super well now, and in the best of 5, they have a 2-0 lead in this series so far. Well done so far for Charlotte. That's my boys. That's my squad out there.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate for the Buffalo, but I really do think they have a chance in here. I think that they're starting to play better and better every game. It's just depending. Can they, honestly, in my head, they started shutting down Barry. And that's where it got a problem for the Charlotte Comets. If they keep doing that, they might have that opportunity to be able to, punish this Charlotte team. If not, it could just be ran away with. I really hope not, because Buffalo's my boys. That's ones that I want to win.
Right.
But
you're already up and get prepared already for the next game. Wavy, I see you in chat, man. Thank you. You're supposed to be playing the game, dude. I mean, you're doing good. Doing good. Hit the spectate now. The players are already getting ready to queue up here. As I say that, they're actually gonna take a second here, grab a breather.
The drink.
Yeah, there was some hope there for Buffalo to try and make a comeback. I really wish that own goal didn't happen, because I would have loved to see, as much as I love Charlotte, right? I mean, they're my franchise, but I would love to see close games when I can get them. So we're not wasting any time now as we transition
to the next game.
Game 3, Buffalo and Charlotte. CSA preseason. Go ahead, man. No, you're good. You're good.
All right, Wavy up off the wall, trying to pop it high. New, able to counter, puts it on the backboard. Wavy getting bumped. Gob able to get the 50. He's gonna come center. Is he gonna turn around and get it? Gob trying to follow Gob, and Gob gets it. It's a tongue twister, but it's gonna go in one way or another. Cobb, or maybe a goblin.
Goblin.
I don't know. Like,
they might have to consider a name change. I mean, I was actually gonna tell them they should call Cobb Corn. Just straight up change his name to Corn. Corn on a cob.
I mean, the only way you can make this team more confusing to say is if maybe you got the owner of the league on the team. We would have Rob, Cobb, and Gob.
Rob, Cobb, Gob, Glob. All right, let's. I'm sorry.
maybe we'll make a mob of OBs.
Oh, so now we're gonna
maybe get every single one on the same team at the same time. All right, Barry to Lavender. Lavender gonna fake, go under one.
Wow,
Barry
dribbling his teammate.
Downfield. It's a 3v1, but Wavy puts an end to that 3v1. Tries to go over one, goes over two, but 50's onto the back post. Barry able to follow. Gonna go try to get past Wavy there. Wavy being a really fundamental player of the Charlotte team right now. I like the way that he's just keeping the ball in play, keeping it not in a risky zone for his team.
Yep, and as the ball is currently floating around the Buffalo side of the field, they're going to try push this ball forward. I mean, look at this. Charlotte's doing a really good job of continuing to add pressure, and they're putting the players in the right spots. Barry's here, for example, trying to get some going. A good bump there, though. I believe that was Gob. And now here comes the breakaway. Wavy, he found himself awkward.
That is super
Pinch
for the Charlotte team. It's an amazing 50 by Cobb.
A calculated 50.
We'll call it calculated.
Yeah, but now, for the first time probably in a while this series, Buffalo is leading with a 2-goal lead. Something they desperately need. They want to try and build their way up to a Game 5. Amp's gonna send over. Go ahead.
See Newt trying to go to the corner. One out mid, one out mid. Cobb not able to get that Lavender. Cobb now there, puts it down, tries to control, tries to go over Wavy. Wavy getting the clear downfield. Newt gonna be in that corner. Might try to 50 him. No, Wavy out mid.
I like it.
Going for the top corner shot. It's gonna go.
What a save!
Cobb gonna be able to save it. Lavender putting it back on the backboard, but just can't barely get it onto going into the net. This team.
Holy cow!
It's just amazing right now. Like, they are so much different than the last two games. I mean, this Cobb and Gob duo. Honestly, like, Newt's playing that third role, that role of, hey, I'm just gonna fill in wherever I need to fill in. Like right here, right? He's getting that 50, he's getting that challenge. Now, Cobb and Gob both back, playing with each other. Cobb gonna go over one, gonna play it out mid. We're gonna see no one there, just waiting. Ooh, Wavy. again, that's what I said earlier. Wavy being that
Look at
role
this
player
pass.
trying to be there for his team.
Yeah, that save earlier by God was incredible. And like, oh no, and what a bump! Holy cow! No, we gotta get a replay of that. God, he's gonna go get a touch over, and Newt, the best second man you can ever ask for, goes and clears the pathway for his teammate to give Buffalo a 3-0 lead. You are absolutely right. Buffalo has done a complete turnaround all of a sudden, with now a 3-goal lead for themselves compared to last game where they were down 0-3. And they're not letting up any pressures. That's going to clank off the backboard, but Gob is there with a beautiful shot. Barry jumps up in time. One thing I've noticed Charlie's been trying to do is set up these backboard passes. Great touch there by Cobb. But they've been trying to go for a lot of these backboard passes where they just slam it off the back and try to have a receiver go up and score those. Those are pretty successful, like, offensive strategy if they're able to try and get more of those. But as much as I say that, it hasn't been too successful this game 3.
Yeah, I think that's something that was being very, very successful to them before, right? Is just banging it out high mid or banging it out backboard, trying to put it to a spot where somebody can follow. You know, Barry's been really excellent in getting
Here's a
up to the
shot.
ball, like Wavy is there.
Oh!
Just like that. This is exactly what I was saying. Barry and Wavy. These two, whoever is there in that mid, are just making those shots really well. I mean, Barry played the far roll this time. He said, hey, I'll let you, I trust you. But putting that out mid is a very dangerous spot that at first it looked like the Buffalo had a perfect read on every single time they were doing it. I mean, they were blocking every single shot that came from there. But now we see Lavender trying to hit it in the corner. Goes off the wall. Barry gonna go for a 50. Gets it over 1. Goes for a double.
Double!
Gonna get this in. Gonna hit it off the post just barely. And that's something that, you know, people that are maybe tuning in for the first time are not gonna understand. Is like this novice division. This may be our 4th division in this league, but I mean, you're not seeing people going for double taps like that in any old 4th division.
Yeah, no, you know, this is the Emmy of our league, but it's by no means amateur players. These guys probably have thousands of hours to their belt, and clearly it shows, and the types of shots that they're trying to pull off here. But with 30 seconds remaining, is Charlotte going to be able to try and equal it out? I'm having my doubts, but Wavy, as I say that, might get a breakaway, but Gob's there for the save.
What an amazing save by Gob, honestly. Trying to get it out now, trying to turn it into his own pressure. Gonna go for a backward touch, not gonna be able to get it. Wavy with the control touch around. Trying to get over Cobb. Cobb just playing a little bit slow, trying to just play the safe route. You know, he knew if he challenged there in the corner, it could end up really bad, but looks like two players are fully downfield. If the Charlotte can just get this mid, it might be a goal, but no, being that role player that we expected of him, he sat there and he said, just delay it as long as I can.
Yeah, and
Just
just
that.
and taking a look at
Perfect
some of the stats, I mean, I think one of the superstar players as well here was Gob, for Bandicoots.
I mean, look at Gob and Cobb. Look at the points for them both. Both of them, right? They're both sitting pretty close together in points. One has 2 goals, one has 1. The other has more saves. You know, they're just the offensive pressure of just them two not missing many shots. I mean, both of them had 1 shot that didn't go in that they took, right?
Yeah.
So they're taking good opportunities where if you look at, Charlotte's, they have 7 shots with only 1 goal. You know, the ratio of shot to goal is not looking so good for that team. Maybe they just need to stop going for as risky of shots. Maybe they need to try to just place it into the bottom corner, go for these 50s, because, there was a lot of crossbar dings. We talk about it because it's a new sound.
Yeah.
And I think it's a beautiful sound. It rings in the ears. But when you're on the team that hits it,
then it's not as satisfying, right?
yeah, it just hits just wrong.
Yeah, no, but I think you're right. Like they are taking the shots that they need to take, but they're not sinking in. And I was going to ask you. You kind of answered the question yourself. Like what does it take to sink these shots in? I always resort to like trying to put as much pressure via demos and just constantly making sure that their man back is doing his best to kind of fill in the gaps when the defense tries to get a big boom. Just being in the right spot and keeping that pressure going. But as we move into the game, If it isn't obvious, I'm still rooting for my Charlottes. I think they close it out here in 4. But you know, yeah. What do you think, Divine? You think your team can pull it out?
We'll see how it goes. You know, I really support my team and I love them. Obviously, they're trying every different rotation. Now they don't have Cobbin, who was a very strong player last game. They got Tay back, who's a good player, but they're just trying to see who's going to win. I want to see who it is. I think it's gonna be really interesting. You know, I'm not unfortunately gonna be able to finish the rest of this, but you know.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so you have to hop out.
In the next about minute or two, I'm gonna have to hop out, but.
Yep. No problem. You just let me know if, you give you a little goodbyes. I mean, if you want to leave now, that's fair enough as well. I can take over from here. It's up to you.
I think what I'll say is good luck to both teams. I think this is going to be a really interesting match. I mean, God, it almost sucks that I gotta go play because these two teams are very exciting to watch currently. This is a matchup where, people would be like, oh, it's novice tier, or it's an amateur, or you want to watch it. Well, it's two teams that are closer than, most teams you'll ever watch in any league.
No, absolutely.
It's a very good matchup. But I'll leave you to it.
Okay. Will I see you later today?
Yes, you will. Okay,
I'll see you later. Enjoy your matches, man. Everybody say goodbye to Divine. See ya.
Ciao, everyone.
RIP to Divine, guys. And now you're back with just little old me, but all of a sudden, right when Divine leaves, he misses the first goal here from the Comets, and it's going to be Wavy off the read from Bricked Up Bear. I'm sorry, not Bricked Up Bear. I mean Eric. To go ahead and open up here on game 4. I'm still rooting for my boys here at Charlotte. Now that we're on the solo cast, I'm gonna try and wind down and just try and pay attention a little more. Make some comments on what I think. Could see some change here as Barry gets a pass over to Taylor. Very nice. Gob's gonna go and coordinate an offense for himself. Touch up in the air. We'd be looking for a Charlotte player to be there. It said it was Taylor. With a little bit of communication here. Oh, here comes the beginning and the end of an offense, I thought, for Charlotte. Yep. The Wavy's going to be here taking his time here. I don't think Charlotte is in too much of a rush to score. I mean, if they can take it when they can, then so be it, as Wavy is going to cling it off the backboard. Oh, what a missed opportunity there. But knew he found himself awkward regardless. And Eric is going to be the one with the goal to his name. Yeah, I'm not sure how he found himself in that spot. But with 2 minutes to go, if you're a Buffalo Bandicoot fan, you're hoping to see a turnaround of sorts. Maybe some echoes of Game 3 would be helpful. Regardless, Bricked Up Barry. Gonna go get a touch. New passes over into the corner. And it seems like the Buffalo Bandicoot players are, having a little bit of fun on their half, but as I say that, Taylor, good rip there. Newt with a beautiful save. Yeah, I guess I'll take this time to kind of talk about my plans, because if anyone's here just tuning in for the channel, I'll be here every Sunday doing some franchise casting for Charlotte here, competing in the Card Soccer Association. This stream is featured currently on the Back Post show of CSA. If you want to go find that, that'll be at twitch.tv/Car Soccer Association. I'll be live right now, and you can go check out the other 7 concurrent matches that are being live streamed right now. So feel free to tune into that. But yeah, as I've been yapping here, kind of letting the clock wind down, it seems like Charlotte are in a very strong position here to close it out here in 4. And we're not going to waste any time afterward transitioning into what is going to be the pro tier franchise matchup of Buffalo Bandicoots and Charlotte. But with a few seconds to go, you know, never know. Doesn't hurt to add another goal to his name as Eric. Gonna be going for some pat statting here during the preseason. Finds an opening. Double commit there on the defensive half there for Buffalo. And that is going to close out, at least I would presume close out our game here for Novice. Overall, pretty solid series, right? This gives you a little sneak peek as to what is to come. Starting next week on opening day for the Car Soccer Association. I apologize, by the way, for the stadium colors. I know they're a little different, and like Charlotte should be on the other side. I made sure that the bar was set up properly. They just happened to join the wrong sides of the arena. But anywho, that's going to conclude it. Charlotte in 4. I don't have a solo camp set up right now, so you'll just have to deal with me until then. Let's go and prepare the next match. I'm getting pings out the wazoo currently. Okay, and we're gonna go now in transition. Oh, I should have asked if, oh fuck, my bad. That's my bad. We accidentally joined the lobby when I was supposed to. That's okay. We are currently at the pro tier. I'm gonna write that down. Ensure all the names are right. Oh, they're gonna fucking kill me. My apologies. My apologies. But let's go ahead and reset the series score. And even though we're joining in the middle, I know I wasn't supposed to. We're gonna take and zoom right into the pro tier now for this matchup. Let me double check really quick that the Barl overlay is set up properly. And yes they are. The Barl's set up correctly. Ignore the stadium colors. I would think we can even get rid of those if you like, just to avoid any confusion. Don't mind me. I do want to fix this right now, just so people aren't confused. There we go. Once again, it's Charlotte Comets on the right-hand side, who currently, for the pro tier, I believe this is game 1, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, that would make sense. They're currently on the path to a Brazil early on. I mean, let's take a look at what happened here. There's just nobody there on the defense quite yet for Bandicoots. I didn't know I could accept friend requests during the stream. We're gonna go and accept that afterward. But welcome to Brazil. Yeah, 7-1. I didn't think this this pro tier matchup was gonna be as not close as it is. So we're gonna be definitely doing more of a sort of casual stream. I might even I'm gonna include my face cam here for a moment, y'all, so you guys can get a little more. Hey, what's up? We're chip chopping it right now. Don't worry about it. We're gonna place myself here in the meantime until we get a co-caster. I'll even put the little border up in the meantime. I think now is a good time to do this. Don't mind me while I just do some on-the-fly editing. How's that look? Stream?
I can't.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that is not good, huh? You know, they hired me as media head for this league? Incredible. I can't believe they would trust me with that. I don't know who in their right mind thought that was a good idea. Anywho, another shot there to the name. I mean, this is 8-1. I mean, there's not much to even comment on. I think the Comets are just doing an incredible job putting just Buffalo in very awkward positions. I can maybe try and diagnose what's going on here for Buffalo. If I go and take a look. By the way, like, players across both ends of the field are incredibly talented. Like, I've gotten to know Sedge through different servers and stuff. Very nice guy. He's very skilled. And there you go right there. He almost got another, almost had a goal to his name. I'm not sure about another one, but. DXGO, I remember him in the draft sheet. Should probably take a look at where he fell. Draft picks. I remember we had some issues with a couple of Geos. We have a few. More than one, at least. Justin's going to get a pass over to Geo, trying to get a shot into the net. Fortunately, missed it, though. As the clock continues to wind down. I do have to kind of send my apologies to these players. We kind of have a policy that we're not joining in the middle of these games, typically. But you got to see a little sneak peek of that. I'm just going to confirm that that was game one, right? Yep. Thank you for the patience, by the way, everybody who's tuning in. We're slowly moving in. That was game one, by the way. We didn't really miss too much. Game one seemed like a pretty convincing win for Charlotte as we now rotate ourselves into game two here. And immediately we're gonna see Charlotte create some mimics of game one with an early goal lead. Their momentum has been carrying very, very strong. I'm just starting to think that they've probably had a lot of practice going into this preseason. I would love to look at the record and see how they did in their first preseason match, which wasn't streamed. See if they won that. Maybe they're coming off kind of one of those, like, trying to find the right words. You know, they're carrying their momentum from the previous game. But as I get comfy here, I hope I can find time to get some water, guys, by the way. Like, I'm all dressed up, I'm all dapper, but I'm not really shaved. I apologize. I really do. But it looks like Buffalo had a nice opportunity here to score. Let's take a look at Sedge here. And, well, you know, let's actually switch the player cam over to Snake. As we're seeing a little bit of boom ball here. The momentum has slowed down slightly. You know, we're not scoring every 2 seconds or so, so on the side of Buffalo, that is an improvement. Taking a look at the boost control here, Buffalo, they have 2 players on E right now. Justin's gonna pick up boost for himself as I say that. And now with 40 on the tank, let's see what he can do. Good 50 there though. They keep it on there, half second man. Oh, they're so awkward here. And immediately you see the breakaway from Charlotte. They're not wasting any time to go and try and punish. Oh, ghost touch there. Pass over the middle, but dangerous pass coming in from Tristan. Holy cow. That is an EU play right here. And just Dark Galaxies, he's just in the right spot at the right time. And even though it was right at Sedge, I mean, it was just coming in with so much heat, he had no time to react. A pass like that is always going to be deadly, always. I will say, guys, with player cam, I am getting a little nervous. Oh, what a save on the goal line. I'm not used to having player cam on me all the time while I'm yapping, so I'm a little nervous. Bear with me. It's only till Divine gets back. Only till then. Halfway through the game, though, Charlotte. They're doing pretty well, but Tristan might be able to find an opening for 3. Not able to happen. Geo, now I'm telling you, these are the kind of opportunities where you have to try and keep this pressure. They had the breakaway and they got the fast break, but immediately then they just find themselves awkward on defense, and it's just goal after goal here for Tristan. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I would love to see this in Carl and just get a live analysis of that. Because they had the Charlotte players overcommit for their offense, and they had the big boom, and they had the numbers. Sometimes it's hard to get the ball rolling though, when it's just on the sideline and you can't bring it up the wall. But I think it's your job as second or third man to you gotta maintain pressure when you can. Now this is coming from someone who's probably way worse than these guys, so don't take my word for it. But with now 3 minutes have gone by, Charlotte has averaged a goal a minute here. See, Tristan, he's been putting himself in good spots. I've been bringing up his name a lot just because he's in spots like these where he's just constantly doing his best to apply as much pressure as possible. And look at him, he always finds a way to maintain boost too. Like that boost control is a big thing to look at here. In 3v3, boost control plays a huge role. Making sure you grab those corner boosts when you're on the opponent's hat. But Gio with a deadly double for himself. Let's take a look here. Justin decides to go for the backboard pass, and with a read coming in from Gio, good stuff there. I was just talking to Divine about it earlier about how those backboard passes can be so successful, and I feel like I'm someone who preaches about it a lot because I've seen the numbers and I've seen. It's incredible when you look at the frequency of those types of passes, and then what follows afterward is the success of these shots going in at a high level. I think second to that, if it's not the first, it's those mid passes from the sidewall that we see a lot in Europe. So Justin here tries to get a pass, but Sedge decides he's going to take his time here. 40 seconds to go, and Tristan he's in no rush. Clear this out into the corner. Ball pops down middle. Charlotte looking for some kind of goal. I think Tristan might have been trying to find the third man, and there he goes. Galaxies with the cleanup. Yeah, it's unfortunate to see for the Buffalo Bandicoots. I'm a happy Charlotte fan here. But yeah, I think we need to think about what needs to change here for Buffalo. I'm gonna try and just stare here, and Gio just trying to skate for anything, as we're already gonna be closing out here on game 2. Galaxies with one more valiant effort. Ball's gonna go down. Game's not over till it hits 0. Are they gonna get another one? And they do, as if 4-1 wasn't bad enough. They needed it end on 5. Good shot here by Sting, as there might be a player rotation here, as Gio's gonna hop out after that one. Ay. Guys, I'm gonna need like a pause break at some point. I will. I do kind of want to get some water in a minute. Maybe if we finish this game really quick, we can get that going. So I'm gonna ready up. I say prepare some be right back text. Players are going to be joining in just a moment. Still waiting for game 3 to roll around. By the way, this stream is going to be developing throughout the season. This is the very underprepared version of the broadcast. We're going to have like things like instant replays and stuff that I look forward to having. But let me not miss any more of Game 3 here, as I was flipping around with some scenes. But yeah, I think we should all, for any fans that are watching, just try and take a close look here at what Buffalo might be missing. I mean, right now, Sedge is just in a 1v3, and he's just put himself in a tough spot, and he's going to have to try and dive for the save. He came back a little late in Galaxies. I mean, yeah, there's not much you can do. You have to try and jump up here and stop Stank from getting the double. But if you don't rotate enough back in time, that's what Galaxy's going to do every time. And yeah, we missed the tail end of, or I'm sorry, we missed the beginning of Game 1, but it's safe to probably assume that they opened up the first goal. And if that's so, they've done that for 3 games straight now. And they've won every single one. So, except Game 3. Maybe I'm fortune telling a little bit. Justin. Guys are going to beat around 1. I think Gio tried to spot himself. Immediately, all of the players here for Buffalo has overcommitted. Like terribly. And like, I think Stank was even astonished to find this much open space for a pass here in middle. And Tristan doing his best to clean that up there. Yeah, I'm not sure where that comes from. Many people, I'm sure coaches might immediately go point to, well, it's always third man's job to make sure that never happens. But it could be a multitude of other things too, and not just, you know, we're not all inside these players' heads. We don't know where they're thinking and why they're putting themselves the way they are. But Gio is hoping for the first of many goals here to try and climb back or reverse sweep potential. Gio, first goal here in Game 3 for Buffalo. You can tell I need water. You should be able to tell if it isn't obvious already. Oh, am I in the right scene, guys? Please tell me I am. Okay. You guys didn't miss any of that then. This is good. This is great news. While things are doing their thing, let's take a look at some yes. I should. I don't. Once again, shout out to the people on the back post who are working hard to make that happen. I don't think we have a host this time around, but sorry, I was getting back to a DM here. Take a look further here. It's Tristan. Pass down over in the middle. Half the game remaining. Gio's going to be the one to receive this. Good actually pinch here. If Justin can turn back here. This could be deadly. And what a shot. It's going to end up being a pass, but nobody's there. Gio jumps in at the last second, but now Sedge, once again, he's found himself in an awkward position. And oh no, it's just gonna roll right in. Oh. Oh, that's so hard to read there as Sedge. When you're last back there, there's only so much you can do. And Justin has the perfect seat in the house to just watch that bounce right in. 2:18. Over my little control panel here, my second monitor. He goes up for a 50. You know, I want to see Buffalo try and pull out a game here if they can. It just seems to be a lot of defensive mistakes, and you know it's preseason, so these players probably haven't had a lot of chemistry time. You can tell the teams that have by the performance that they're putting out. Not to say, yeah. I think Charlotte are doing great. And that could be for that reason, but I think the obvious elephant in the room is the defensive positioning from the Bandicoots. It's what enabling Charlotte to get what they want. You're gonna see Dark Galaxies now. They're gonna try and defend there. That could have been awkward. All the Charlotte players were not in very optimal spots. But Stank there is gonna opt for a ceiling pass over, and it almost works, but Geo, what a save! I will say, guys, I'm doing my best and I yell too loud, alright? I'm gonna try and save that for the playoffs. Good 50 here by Geo. I like the patience here actually as well. He might be able to find Justin in mid. Sedge immediately fills in the gap here for second. And oh, what could have turned into a deadly breakaway. Justin immediately shuts that down. I'm seeing a little bit more aggression here from the Buffalo offense, but is it a little too much too late with 30 seconds remaining? Sedge gonna try and jump up. I'm always afraid of these kind of jump ups. They don't seem to really get much going, and as much as Galaxy tries to sink in another shot, I mean, as I say that, there could be something here. Good demo. Geo needs to try and find a teammate. Justin's sitting there nice and pretty, and there you go with 12 seconds left. It's a 1-point game. Great stuff there. Break up the defense by putting the defense in position they should be. I'm trying to find the words. What am I yapping about? Kickoff. Here we go. 10 seconds remaining. If you've never played the game, oh no! I was gonna go on a tangent, but Tristan, he was just not gonna let any of it happen. Oh, and that's gonna be the salt on the wound, I think, here already for pros here. We have zoomed by this matchup. Granted, the players started without us, which happens. It will happen. Match times are what they are. But what a valiant performance here from Charlotte, showing that they could potentially be a top team in the pro tier. Great stuff there. With the numbers I do have left, Dark Galaxies did incredible work there for game 3. And I was gonna yap about stats, but it seemed like he ran away on me. So we have a few minutes to kill. I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. Literally just give me 2 minutes. We'll be back in just a moment. Oh, hello? I'm back. What the hell? Yeah, that's my bad. I didn't know you guys joined. I went to get water, dude. That's fine. It doesn't look like the lobby's up, right? Yeah, I'm hot in 2 seconds. You'll be picked up. All right, welcome back. I took a few minutes to go and get some water. We're gonna wait for the superstar matchup. I should probably take a moment here to prepare a little solo scene here. I'm going to do that kind of in the background while we wait for the lobby to come up. Listen, guys, I'm so sorry for the lack of like background music and whatnot. You know, I did a lot to try and get this stream going as quickly as possible. I had very minimal to go off of this evening or this morning. Sorry. So, let's not make me massive. Sorry, I'm working on a scene in the back here as we await. And we'll throw myself in here. Don't worry, it'll look great. Trust. It's simple little stop of a scene, and there we go. And now we can swap over. You guys can take a look at that. And there we go. I look like a rat, by the way. I don't know if anyone's known that. Okay, W. Sorry. They got the lobby info right. I'm hoping they got the teams right now too. Sorry for the silence, guys. Oh my god, you guys are probably like, what the hell is going on? We're currently waiting to coordinate lobby info for the superstar matchup, which actually I should reset the score line here. Maybe swap the team, assuming that they're going to get them right. And we'll this superstar there. There you go. Just doing stuff on my end. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the colors were weird earlier, guys, just because the teams were joining the wrong side. It does seem like we're gonna finally get the colors right this time around. And let's see who's in the. We're currently now in the lobby, just waiting for it to fill up. There's a lot of pings going on right now in the support ticket. I'm hoping there's no necessary forfeits though in the meet. Backpost is there. Hello. Good to see you. If not, actually, you know what? Once again, this is a great opportunity. Trying to get some scenes set up in here, man. I'm working, guys. I never stop working. I don't know if you guys are aware of this. But it never stops. Let's do I would like a solo cam button somewhere. Put Rocket League there. And once again, still chilling here until the players fill up. I think they're all here. I don't think this is a forfeit. I think all the Superstar players should be here. And I wonder if this is the match with Divine. I might be mistaken. But I know Divine had to go about an hour ago or something like that. Or maybe I'm mistaken, but and I'm starting to see players fill in the lobby. We might be ready very, very soon. And let's swap over. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Charlotte. Oh, not Charlotte. I lied to you. I am a liar. Buffalo opens up early here. Yeah, so now that we've entered the Superstar realm, we're going to be seeing some pretty high level players. Like if you're in Superstar, dude, that's not a knockoff to all the. Oh, what a 50 from Clash! What even happened? You also see a lot more Fenix, by the way. But look at this. The 50 didn't even bother him. Incredible. Hey, man, I wish I could 50 like that, truthfully. I was gonna see if I could mess with my video settings here, because I do feel like I'm a flashbang away. Maybe 1 second, we're gonna mess with some stuff here. Yeah, like I said, this broadcast is gonna be improving a lot. Yeah, oh wow, it just looks bad. We're gonna have to, oh, I heard a clink though. Okay, I'm tuned back in. My apologies. Superstar deserves the attention that it's gonna get. And with 1 minute to go, we're immediately seeing a pace that we haven't seen in the past 2 previous tiers. And oh, what a shot attempt from Winder. I might have to revisit that name. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering it. Oh, maybe it's Wonder. That would make actually a little more sense. But with a pass over the middle, he's going to opt to rotate here just because there isn't much he can really play off. Should be next to this ball unless Elite is going to spawn just in the nick of time. Decides to get a pass off the backboard. What a read, by the way. Yeah, at this level, I'm expecting defense to be a lot more solid. These players, once again, they have a lot of time on their belts here. So we're going to be seeing some high-level gameplay all across the board. All going to be crossing over either side of the field. Evan. It's a nice little 50. Wonder tried to cook up something for himself there. Little rotates over. Not much to comment on right now. Teams are definitely filling each other out. Ball now pops up high though, and Evan trying to get up early, but immediately we might be able to see a fast break. Wonder, the last man standing here for defense. He's going to handle the ball now. Good 50. Evan's going to beat it around 1. And that's kind of your goal there, honestly, as first man. You know, it's not always ripping the shot in the middle of the net. It is just getting around that first defender. Because the moment you're in a 3v2, you're in a much better spot as an offense as a whole. And there was a good opportunity there to get another shot on target. It was just a bit wide, though. And now a few minutes have gone by. Neither team has really conceded a goal in a little bit. This is what I mean by a much more solid, much more cohesive defense, as well as offense. I think both teams are doing exceptional without applying pressure. It's just the defenses are holding up really, really well and taking advantage of the space that they do obtain as they try and fight for territory. 50 on the wall here, though. Evan's gonna pop up early. No one's gonna be there to receive this, though. This might be dangerous for the Buffaloes. Bandicoots here. As the shot is gonna sink near the post and bounces off high. Chili. Trying his best here to read the play. And only jumps high, but Chili easily there for the beat. And keeps on at his half here. Trying to play as safe as possible. I have a feeling we might brew for an overtime finish unless Nate tries something crazy. I was waiting to see if a flip reset would come. That's gonna be a good goal when it arrives. Oh, what a bump there. Oh, and a good pass off the backboard, but better defense. It's gonna prevent anything from happening, and now. I mean, look at the. I need to get used to this pace. I don't think I need even to commentate at this level. I'm being honest. No, but good stuff there. And with 10 seconds remaining, my theory just might be right that we're brewing for an overtime finish here. Chili. Oh, he might be able to get a pass over to the teammate. 50. And what a shot! Wonder's awkward, but what a save! Oh no! And the ball finally hits the ground. We've entered overtime here in game 1. Oh. Chili with a 50. The thing about these overtimes is like anything can happen. This is when coals turn into diamonds. And I'll tell you what, man, I'm actually happy to see that the composition of both of these players are allowing a very competitive environment for them to thrive in. I mean, I'll be the first to say I've seen leagues where the distribution of players are just not up to par, but we clearly have a competitive game, and Wonder is going to be the one to seal off this overtime at the 50-second mark. Absolutely dust Nate, and Chili was nowhere to be found. Not on the back post, at least. And that is going to close out game 1. I'm gonna be real, guys. I'm not loving the face cam. I think the face cam's gonna go on the fly. It's gone. Will never be to be seen again. Great performance by Wonder, who shot 2 from 5 from the field, which might sound inefficient, but he was the one ripping all the shots for his team, more than both of his teammates combined. And Clash for Charlotte did a great job as well. Had 4 shots. A goal to his name, but it was just a tough game. I mean, these are the creme de la creme when it comes to rank. All these players, I'm sure, if they haven't hit SSL, have at least flirted with it for thousands of hours. So immediately we open up game 2 with a very gentle tap into the net. Don't want to slam it in too hard. Oh, I love the profile picture. Can you guys see that? Look at that. Lovely. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up some caster view stuff on the sideline just so I can get some statistics and whatnot. My first time looking at Carl, man. Taking a look at everything that's going on. Wait, though. Let me take a look at the stream and make sure. Yeah, all the names are right. Chili. So Chili, Clash, and Nate are the 3 players that make up the Charlotte roster. Ooh, nice shot off the post. not able to go in. Flash gonna jump up early. And let me just do another check really quick that the OBS is in the in-game scene. It's not, guys. You know that? You guys are missing out big time. I am so sorry. You guys are gonna kill me. You guys are gonna flip and kill me. You haven't missed much though. 1 goal lead here for Charlotte. You're gonna see Chile try to get something going. Flash beats it around 2, almost 3. Doing a good job trying to maintain pressure, as well as Bandicoots doing a good job holding their own here. As Comets are continuously trying to fire and pepper more and more shots. Oh, right off the corner, but here we go. Finally some space and air to breathe here for Buffalo, and right as I say that, it falls right back into the hands of Clash, who gets a beat around 1, and oh, how did this happen? Good shot, though. We see Clash jump up, and Evan just had a misread. I mean, that's just a good beat around the last defender. I don't think Wonder was ready for the shot. With half the game to go, Charlotte up 2. Taking a look at some stats. It's actually incredible to see how balanced the offensive pressure on both ends of the field have been. Like we see Buffalo, believe it or not, according to Carl, which I'm using here to assist me, they've had more brawl pressure, presumably. I'm not sure if that's even true. But I mean, if that is the case, right? Like Buffalo's had the ball in their hands more. They probably say that because it's been on their defensive half for the most part. As I say that, Chile. Got to get a pass. You see some bump plays happening there on the goal line. Sort of a fight for boost here, though. Comets not looking too healthy, but with what he's got left, Chile's gonna go and try and get a pass down. Oh, but 3 Charlotte players overcommitted. This could be an opportunity. Oh, but just I don't think Buffalo had the boost, or the players even, to compensate for the overcommit. I think Charlotte went ahead and got a demo, which really I think saved them there from anything deadly going on. Evan, and get a simple clear out. And just very quick ball movement here, back and forth. But I think what we need to see from Buffalo is just a slight more control and finesse. And immediately with the demo here, Clash is going to keep himself in the play. Oh, 2 Buffalo players buff themselves, and immediately the opportunities are looking good. At least there for the cleanup. And now Wonder, I think he sees his teammate. This is an open net opportunity. No, but it just, he swings it wide. Oh, that was I think that was their foot in the door. 20 seconds to go. I mean, anything can happen. Elite. Oh, he clangs it high again. Good demo, though. And now with the time winding down, all the Comet and Charlotte players like myself can take an easy breather as we are sitting comfy in the 2-0 driver's seat here. Yeah, and I mean the big contributor to that game was Nate, who shot 50% from the field. It was a 2-goal game, so you know, 1 goal, 2 shots. No need to build it out, but he did a lot on the defensive half as well. And wow, I mean we're not really wasting any time. We are just We're just rolling in through these games. Players are joining in the lobbies now. I'll make sure not to forget this time to bring you guys along with me. Oh, that's the wrong camera. There we go. Just in time, though. Oh, did I make a mistake? Guys, did I make a mistake? Was Charlotte not up that game? I'm gonna update the scoreline. I don't think that's accurate. I believe Charlotte won that last game. Barlow's doing a little bit of lying. I believe Charlotte's up 2-0. If I'm wrong, I'll be sure to check. Did Buffalo really win game 1? Maybe Buffalo won game 1 and I'm mistaken. Oh, and what a shot there from Evan. Whoever's in chat, by the way, please remind me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should just trust Barlow. Buff won in the OT. You're right. Oh, I'm a liar. Why don't I trust, like, dude, I just gotta trust my software, man. I gotta let it cook. No, you're absolutely right. Huge 50 on the goal line, by the way. It only took 3 Buffalo players. Bandicoots did a good job to deny the equalizer. Wonder. Jumps up here. Not much to show so far. I'm gonna pull up Carl here on the second screen for myself. Try and get a better look at where all these players are positioned. Oh, and what a shot there. It was close. Almost fell into the wrong hands. Yeah, seeing these players play, man, I'm actually very curious if the back post looks as good as I hope it does. I understand. It took a lot to try and get these casters all coordinated. To get all 8 matches going up and going. Wonder. Goal line save there. And there's the other defender, Evan. Oh, but here comes a demo. Opening. Denied. And with a good beat under 1. Evan's trying to find a teammate, but nobody's there. And they're going to try again here on the go around. Evan's going to jump up. I think he tried to look for the demo or the bump there on Nate. Couldn't quite get it. We're officially halfway through game 3 here. Actually, one thing I might do. This is doing his thing. Oh, and I looked away right when the action occurred. We're gonna get a replay of it anyway. As off the 50 from Nate, Chili just does his best with a tight angle on the opponent's corner. Those shots are never easy, dude. I can never hit those in my games. Great stuff to slot that in. Elite tried to recreate it for himself, but Clash was there for the touch. One thing I am curious about, I've said this a couple of times now, I have like a broken record. I want to see where some of these players let off here on the draft and seeing how that compares to how they're performing here. Because you know, Superstar, Nate was the top 5 pick for Superstar, like one of the first picks off here. If you want to look at another player that was definitely up there, it was Elite for Buffalo's first round pick. I think from what I've seen, I can say that they made a good investment on their pick. They've been contributing a lot for both squads. Evan with what a save on the goal. And immediately, you see the player that was just talking about trying to get a save. Oh, but the bump opportunity was missed. It's so unfortunate. At least not going to give up the play, though. Evan takes the ball for him. And immediately we're seeing some high-flying action. Good pass over to Clash. And we're looking for the Doomsy. Unable to connect. Oh, good stuff here. Oh, but the save and the Clash! Covering his teammates back there. And both teams are just doing their best to not let anything fall in these last few moments. But it looks like Charlotte might be the one with the last offensive play. No, I take it back. Maybe not. 50 seconds. 50 and welcome to overtime in game 3. Yeah, those last few moments there. I mean, the game could have ended in those last few seconds. Wonder what seemed like a pretty open net. Just shot it a bit wide. We're gonna see if that's gonna come back to bite. Buffalo Bandicoots back. Oh, but what a flipper he set up attempt. Oh, I need to catch my breath. Where's my water? Elite with the touch. Charlotte's gonna be reconsolidating here. And Chili's gonna be taking his time here with the amount of boost that he's got. Good stuff though. Ooh, I didn't like that touch, I'll be honest. That's okay. Elite. He gets a pop up high, but nobody's got the boost to really try and go up for that. We come back and visit some of the stats. It's actually looking like Buffalo, if we're talking odds to win here in game 3, seem to be doing quite well for themselves with just more time on the ball. And just getting up there quicker, it seems like they just seem to be playing at a faster pace than Charlotte is, but that's not to count them out if they can try and fight out of their defensive half. Good demo though from Chili might help. And now he's down there. He could be there for the cherry pick. But Wonder's going to go and deny that instantly. Shot on the net. Chili's going to go with a follow. Good pass here. Tries to get the read, but 2 Buffalo defenders are immediately up. Is that going to be bad? Beautiful touch from Clash! What a decisive game 3 win. Pops it over the last offender, last 2. Got super awkward, and even though the stats seem like Buffalo had the upper edge, Charlotte close out an important game 3 and are now 1 game away from closing out the Pro Series matchup. Ay, ay, ay. That is all I can say. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I kind of wish I could, oh, but the stats are gone now, guys, sorry. I would have shown you some of the sets that they were pulling up. Overall, Buffalo were doing a good job just keeping bodies on the ball. I guess when it came down to crunch time, though, that double commit on the defensive half really costed them. And I'm going to put in a prediction that we're going to get a goal here in the next 10 seconds. Any parlays? Any takers? And by the next 10, I mean the next 20. That's what I meant. If anyone's going to do it, could have been Nate. But Wonder immediately. Oh, good demo attempt there from Wonder. He actually ended up getting himself killed. But I like the hustle there. And oh! With a quick shot, a quick ground shot. It just rolls right in. Wonder tried to turn back. He got caught on the wall. And it's those little mistakes they're going to cost you goals. And at the end of the day, it only takes one goal to win it all. So we'll see if that's going to come and hurt later in the series. But now Charlotte can feel a little comfortable knowing that they have the 1 goal handicap early on. Some strategies I've been seeing in NA is kind of playing the small ball approach, and just once you have a goal lead or two, you really just slow down the pace of the game and let the opponent sort of come to you. It's not that they're not trying to orchestrate more goals for themselves. It's just rather they're not trying to rush anything and immediately Nate with an immediate punish. Elite tried to go and get the touch, but nobody was there. Go game, please. I am the worst producer you will ever find. You know that? I am the worst producer. Thank you, guys. Thank you all. You've only missed 2 goals. Oh, jeez. Oh, they're gonna kill me. We're working on it, all right? We're working on it. This is what happens when I don't have a little stream set up, man. Yeah, there's a lot more to this show that I can't wait to add on to. If the match times ever get kind of moved around to you, maybe there'll be more time to do some like player interviews and stuff. I think that'd be really cool. We're just having a break time with the chat. But as this game continues to unfold. Oh, and there's the bot message, by the way. Feel free to check out the CSA back post for any of the ongoing matches that are unfolding. Charlotte playing it in their corner. This is kind of what I mean by small ball. Oh, we didn't see that. But not being afraid to keep it on your defensive half. Mind you, with a lot of control and coordination, it can be effective. I'm not saying that's what Charlotte is going for here, but they have delayed a lot of time, and Evan told them they were taking too much time here and was there with a little sweep cleanup. Charlotte still in the driver's seat, the 1 goal lead. Both squads are definitely putting up very tough fight. It's actually incredible how many more demos we're seeing in this tier. It just seems like every few seconds, and there you go, as I say it. Wonder is getting a demo on Chile. Like, it's at every moment's notice. Oh, and what a crazy shot attempt. The 4th man back, though. Mr. Big Post keeps it from going in. And Wonder continuing to add more demos to his name. We might already be looking at Mr. Demolition Man for the league. Could be. Could be for Superstar, man. I don't know. Still in the preseason. Good kick up over the defender, and big 50s there from Elite. Great patience. And even though you don't score off of these, you're slowly chipping away at the defense's resources, right? I mean, not to mention all the boost that accompanies it, right? But just, you gotta remember, players are resources. If one attacker can take 2 defenders off from their optimal position, in the play. It is so much value. And that is quite literally the definition of pressure. And Charlotte, as much as they wanted to add another goal, they close out the series in 4. Charlotte, doing good, man. I should probably keep a record on stream for the franchise if they can kind of go for like a little clean sweeps on what happened. But we're finally now going to be moving on to the superstar, or I'm not superstar, pardon me, the world class of players here. We're gonna coordinate with them and hopefully get this last match on their way. It's actually crazy how much action we're getting in a short amount of time. I really wish I had my co-caster here with me, but we're gonna be able to slide it just by my lonesome. Not an issue. Currently waiting for. Let me check if the lobby might be up already. It's not. The good news is we haven't missed anything. Their match is usually scheduled for 9:30. Either they waited, or they just haven't started. I just don't see a lobby up, so that's gonna be just fine. If you guys are in the chat, hello, happy you're here. I'm gonna be here all Sunday, or every Sunday, pardon. And we're gonna be improving this stream every so often, as you know, as much as I can. Let's hide this thing, by the way. There you go. And yeah, this is definitely the bare bone stream. We don't even have music or anything going on. I assure you we're gonna have that. We're gonna have a lot of hype video stuff too. Or not hype video, hype chamber renders and cinematics. I've been caught up a lot with keeping up with the league, but anyone have any remedies on voice cracks? Because I know you guys can hear it. Okay. Oh, I typed the lobby code wrong. I'm the dummy. Should be right. Should be joining. Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. 1 second. Currently put it in the lobby info. I am awful at typing. It's actually incredible. I embarrassingly had to look at the keyboard. Really sad. But we're just tuning into the lobby now. I'm assuming. Oh, nobody's in yet. That's okay. Oh, it looks like we're gonna be on a few minute wait. This is fine. Okay. Yeah, so we just got word it might be a few minutes till we get this world-class game underway. Hopefully they do show up. And we're also getting a change of scenery. By the way, I just noticed. I feel like we hadn't been in this arena. It looks like we're on Manfield. Huge. I'm gonna get a sip of water here. Let's see here. What can we do to entertain this? I mean, also, did Barl go down, by the way? At any time, guys? Barl was up, right? Barl didn't just like poop out at the end there. I don't think it did. I just don't know why had it closed. Oh, brother, I'm gonna be real, Divine. I didn't have time to set that up, dude. What do you want me to do, man? I bet you it says something about Among Us, and I'm gonna be real upset. Oh, just CSA drafting. Okay. Maybe past match recaps. We'll get there. We'll get there. I got you. Let me update the title. Make sure everything's good. Let's see. Charlotte Comets versus the Buffalo Bandicoots. World class. We'll do that. And we'll save that. Bada bing, bada boom. And yeah, if I can pull up Carl, I may be even able to. I really have to chop some of this, like, honestly. I'm making scenes as we speak. I am making scenes right now. Don't worry. Let's add a window capture, sure. I think one thing that'll be cool, having kind of like an analyst board while the games are currently running. Could be something interesting. Yeah, I only had Carl up for the superstar matchup. So we can take a look at, let's see. Oh, give me a second. Give me a second. Let's take a look at all these. Analyze. Oh no, you need Carl too. You need the plugins, guys. You guys need the premium. I'm not cool like that. By the way, I'm starting to think Carl 1's better. Yeah, let's grab one of these. Was this the game? I just don't want to go over the blowout because I think everyone can agree that's probably not for the best. Match, yes, this is the 2-1. Okay, don't worry. Once I bring this into the scene, I'll be good to go. Please be patient with me. Please be patient. Like I said, we're waiting for the world-class players to get situated. I believe they're contemplating whether they want to use, follow the forfeit rules, but I also think they want to kind of play the match out, and I think they should. It's important. So there we go. I think that works. And now, if we take a look at the analyze screen, there we go. Look at these beautiful stats, thanks to Carl. This is one of the games where they went 2-1. I can't recall if this was the last game in the series. I'm so sorry. Oh, wow. Last man defense. Dude, it's actually crazy. We're looking at this together, by the way, guys. I will get better at using this. But, like, when we talk about high boost behind the ball, on the ground, distance traveled. Holy cow. Guys, this is a lot. This is intense. Am I able to get like a live? Can I like watch the game back? Like, I wish I could do that. Like, that'd be cool. I'm sure I can. Work with me. Don't worry. Live games. Analyze past spectator games. Isn't that what I just did? What this is? Guys, oh, they're gonna kill me. Oh. And then I notice if you go back, that's when it kind of gets fucked up. Can I go over? Oh, can I? Is this it? This is the last game? Oh my god! It fucking fucked with my Rocket League. Sorry, guys. Don't let me post Jack. I could try and add some copyrighted music. What do you think about that? I think Carl is thing. By the way. Okay. Let me help you guys a little bit. Go back to the solo camp as I figure all this out. Yeah, usually the match times won't be this late. The start time won't be this late. It does seem like they're just trying to hold out to see if the other team is going to get their stuff together and hope to see how it goes. I mean, if we take a look, right? I think a reason why it's important to see how this match unfolds is because Angel, who is playing for the Buffalo Bandicoots, they were the #1 pick for the entire draft. And so he was picked there for a reason. Players at this high MMR are aware of him. So I think it's great for TSA to see what the round one pick really looks like. But at the end of the day, I mean, I think what makes this matchup actually really interesting too, I just noticed, Buffalo Bandicoots had the first round pick, like the first #1 pick. And then in that same round, Charlotte had the 16th pick. So it's literally, I guess it's a question of how important round 1 pick is, right? Well, what helps when you have the later pick is you kind of pick your teammate with the 16th pick. You get your 17th pick right back. So you can choose a duo once you get past the 15 or so players that were already drafted. Yeah, I'm curious to see if that duo can overcome what many are. They seem to be pretty intimidated by Angel. I wouldn't know him. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe I'm sugarcoating it too much. But I mean, there's that big gap too, right? Once you get the #1 pick, you really do fall down a lot in the second round because you get the 32nd pick after that. But who knows? I was actually telling people I don't think oh, are they yelling at me now? Am I the one that oh, I'm sorry, Divine. Don't tell me I'm the asshole now. I'm the asshole. Oh no, I'm still sitting in here. All right, we're still waiting. Yeah, I was yapping, my bad. I was in the lobby and then Carl decided to break my game, so I had to restart. Anywho, it's break, so I'm looking at the sheet, by the way. Yeah, dude, I want to see these players. I want to see this matchup really bad. I'm invested. If we take a look at the time, we're at a 20-minute. Oh. Okay, well, I just got word. Presuming the match unfolds, right? Yeah, he's gonna go according. Elite from the last series, he's gonna be stepping in for a game in place of Angel. It looks like. Oh, Wavy, you just joined. What's going on, man? You want to co-cast with me, bro? You do. So you know that means the world. So whose team isn't joining? Is it you guys or them? I've not checked. I got you. Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, I'm happy you're here. And it looks like, do you have the lobby info? Are you in? Okay. Because that's how I would recommend you go ahead and watch that. He's telling me my stream's bad.
I think. Would be hard to cast with a delay though. Alright, let's kick off the void. Corrupts jumped early to Chow. Remix takes off the backboard. Let's see if he can get past. Elite fakes, leaves it for Divine. Remix picks it back up with a boost.
Yeah.
As far as that.
Yeah, I'm happy you joined in, man. I was feeling pretty lonely. I guess I should have a proper introduction, guys. This is Wavy, GM for Charlotte Comets. I'm happy that you're on board, and it looks like, oh, we're starting the game off early with a Buffalo goal here. As
Let's see, Eugen just did not get enough power to get it around Void. He was ready to pounce.
Yeah, he pounced right on, didn't waste any time. I guess you would know because you were staying up close with all the players. Is Angel the one that couldn't make it? Is this why for the delay or?
Yes. In traffic. So we were negotiating with Divine, but Eugen has to get up for work at 4 in the morning, so he was ready to get this going.
I see. Yep. And we actually just, that's our fellow co-caster Divine. He was just here a bit ago. He was there for Novice, and then he had to go play his games. But
he's lucky we like him, so. But I'm glad because this is one of the teams that I still have to make a decision on who to cut. Monster, my first pick, was out of town this weekend. So
I see.
That makes things a little more complicated, but at least I can get a sense of what these guys can bring to the table.
yeah, and Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I saw a lot of remix in the combines, so I'm pretty confident that he's going to be a value pick.
Well, I'll be sure to keep my eyes out for him. And I was just gonna say, yeah, I mean that is the big sort of goal here with these preseason games, right? Is to take a look at what your squad looks like in an official match setting with teams that you're gonna see more than once, right? So it's important to see how they mesh, how they work together, both on the ball, like on the field, and off.
Yeah, no, that's huge. That's honestly kind of the philosophy of the franchise for me as a GM. At the end of the day, this is our free time. I mean, if these guys have some money on the line, it's totally fair as well. But it's a hobby. You should be having fun. And individual talent is not going to outweigh the team's chemistry. At the end of the day, players don't get along if they're not working together.
Oh, what a pass!
Can't do things like that. Right on cue. Let's go. Big clear up from Eugen. Remix lurking slowly.
Holy
I
cow.
think both boys pile in to make sure that one finds the net.
Yeah, I call it the power of friendship, Cole. Right? You go in hand, and you make sure that ball goes in the net, and that's a big equalizer now there too. They took a while to try and get the comeback from the first goal.
Had to work their way back for the equalizer. Over halfway done with this match.
Yep, and you're gonna see Eugen get a big 50 there on the goal line. Had both Buffalo players sort of commit there to try and save that.
Yeah, they were kind of jammed in that corner for a second. Eugen's got a free ball. Elite looking for that ceiling challenge. Well done, gotta say.
Yeah.
Try to be slightly unbiased.
Oh!
Saved away by Divine. Remix is upfield. Got that new steal. Was missed. Not quite on target, but gets that one cleared out. Remix makes the 50. Eugen coming in off the back wall. Saved away by Divine.
Yeah, those. I'm sorry to cut you off, but those last few shots there from Charlotte, like they were on target and they were quick and they were, you know, they could have got sunken in probably in any other tier, but the defense held up really strong there from Buffalo. I don't even know how they pulled it out, but now, corrupts there.
Cleaned up on the backward bounce. Yeah, Buffalo was doing well with that pressure from the Comets there, but just a slight miscue there allows them to get another opportunity.
Yep, and now Corrupt after the kickoff.
Shut down by Boyd.
Yep. Almost instantly.
There, 50. Corrupt on his own back wall. Remix pops it over to Vine just barely. Corrupt plays that along. Stifled by Elite. Boyd wins that challenge, but lost the ball there. Comes back to the challenge and loses it.
Yeah, I was looking at the draft sheet a bit ago. Where did Remix get picked up? Was that the second round or?
So I had the back-to-back picks first round.
That's right.
16, Remix was 17, and Remix was pretty high rated as well. I did skip over a few people to take him just based off what I saw in the combines. I don't know as many of these elite players. It was having a pick based off of limited knowledge the new day.
Yeah, it's actually crazy how many players we were able to get for season 1. Let's not go over the fact that like Buffalo just scored a very important goal and it came back. Holy cow! What a turnaround from Buffalo!
Goodness.
Oh, it's such a heartbreak.
That is a tough one. It would take a miracle to keep this ball even in the air off the kickoff and see if they try something cheeky.
Yeah.
Lay ball up, Remix onto him now.
You're gonna have to wish upon a star here for Charlotte. And
What an equalizer!
If it wasn't so late, I would be shouting on the top of my lungs. What is this play from Charlotte?
They had that seemingly in the bag, schemed up for that exact moment. Let's see if they can clutch up for the OT win, or if Buffalo can take that one on the chin and secure this game.
Yeah, I mean Buffalo looked like they were. Oh my goodness.
Corrupt was kind of left on his own there in a tough spot with no sign of help on the way. Does as good as he can, but
yeah, it was.
Buffalo had so many options there.
It was honestly just really good communication there. For I forgot who even was with the ball. I think it was Void.
Yeah, no, that was very solid. Also, that the midfield seems to be where these goals are swinging essentially, and that was a prime example of Void beat his man in the midfield, got that ball down to the one man back, and his teammates were in position to support. And really allows that transition play.
Dude, I'm sorry to cut you off. I feel so bad because I wanna shoutcast that last bit so badly. It's just getting that time of the hour, but holy cow. It was such a it was such a turnaround because Charlotte, they were up in those last few moments, and then like in the last 20 seconds, like the Bandicoots pulled off 2 goals back to back. It looked like the door was already shut, and then Comets they swung back in. I'd love to see the fight, dude. I'd love to see the spirit, and it would have been great to see Comets pull that out. But I think it's a great win for Buffalo to keep themselves also in that game, and they pick up game 1 here in the series.
Surge back late. It's true.
Yeah.
That was kind of the Comets. This is Rocket League Justin moment where they get the equalizer, all the marbles on the line, but didn't clutch up in OT. Still a solid play, and let's see if they can use that to build momentum, even though Buffalo got that crucial last goal.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of us saw kind of what happened. I mean, that 1v2 situation is really tough, but I mean, do you have any other comments on, I mean, why do you think that happened? Like, how did that, because it seemed like they should have just won that game. It seemed like it was in the palm of their hands, and it just slipped right up.
You know, it might be tough to say without looking back at the replay, but you know, that was pretty close to that. Oh, here we go.
Wow.
Pretty close to that OT kickoff, you know, and I think Remix and Eugene kind of blitzed up there and leaving Corrupt back. They got both corner steals, I believe. That ultimately. Because I think what was going on, if I had to guess, is, you know, Eugen sees the position he's in and is trying to buy enough time so that when he makes his move to try to get that block, someone's there to clean it up. Because he's probably not going to get a big clear out of that in that situation, shadowing in front of his own net. So he needs that second man available to clean up the save if he can't follow touch.
Yeah,
I don't know if it worked in this rank, but what I would have done is just jump really early, and then you got to be ready to boost back down. But these guys might be a little quicker to play that low ball and punish you for that.
Yeah, and actually, we saw you out there. Were you the one that closed out your game? We closed out all of them, no? Or am I crazy?
We went 3-1. I do believe I scored that last goal and put us up 4-2. Kind of take the pressure off as they tried to pull that comeback on us.
Right.
We had that 3-0 lead and kind of got a little relaxed.
Oh.
That's gonna find its way in.
And actually, the player that everyone has been long awaiting for an appearance, Angel from the heavens, has come down from traffic, and he's opened up game 2 here, made his presence known with the first goal.
Guess that's why they were trying to buy him some time to get back from work.
I don't know, man. They got to pull up that rule chart, man. Took too long. No, you're good.
Who's to say if they would have been a little more cutthroat if this was not in preseason? Might have had to take the win from them.
Yeah, that's true. I think you miss out on an opportunity to play them if you pull out. So I mean, with half the game to go, Comets trying to find an opening to rebuild their offense. I will make a comment because I have Carl pulled up. It does seem like Buffalo is playing at a much quicker pace. They just seem to be on the ball a lot quicker, which is what probably helped them get that first goal.
That's going to be a key demo. No one's back.
Oh, yeah. Took me a moment to even realize what had happened here. That demo is just massive, and there's nobody for miles to come.
You're up against that 50. It's picked up immediately by Buffalo, and they're on to the races at that point. We're going to need to bounce back from the boys here. Perhaps. Oh, there it is.
Well, there it is.
Floodgates are open.
Remix is in the mix.
Maybe that OT loss, heartbreak was weighing on their conscience, but there's a little drop pass from Eugene to Remix. Secure a quick goal. Plenty of time to search out that equalizing second goal here. Corrupt dunks Angel. Solid there. Got some low boost here. Remix by his time. His teammates to recover. control
Popeye.
touch for that Void, looking for that off the wall, not quite. Legion over to Remix, gets past one. Void will throw that back. Angel.
Oh, an Angel.
Off the wall,
Fakes off to the teammate.
does. Void skied that a bit, but Divine will follow. Remix there for the 50. He stretches out to keep that ball on that side.
Wow, and Daniel's already. Who's that?
Wow. I don't blame you for calling him Daniel, trying to pull
Right.
something like that.
Fucking Daniel just jump. It's Divine. I'm sorry. The name just came to me, and Daniel jumping up so soon. An Angel. What a! Oh my God! What a pass down to the mid.
That's tough to read, that off-target double that ends up dumping out to the side, picked up by Void, who
Wow.
does well to
That is.
not be flipping out of the play there. Just hangs in and finds that goal.
That is the definition of being at the right place at the right time. And I'm surprised even Angel went on that ball. This is how you know I'm not cut out for this MMR. Because they're just things. And I'm seeing it. Oh, what a self goal!
Yeah, looks like a little friendly fire catches him out there, but Remix does just smash that into the crossbar. Gets hectic for Buffalo. And Charlotte's scrapping it out. They're keeping this close. 1 goal deficit.
Yeah, they're down but not out.
He's trying to pull up. Not quite. Throws it to the
I don't know if you were here before or overheard me when I was saying, but I think one thing about this matchup that makes it interesting is the draft order, right? Like we talked about it. Angel, #1 pick, and you had the last pick in World Class, but that gives you the opportunity to kind of build a duo instead of having one superstar player and Corrupt.
Corrupt comes through big, equalizing goal with 30 seconds left. Angel takes that first 50, but he's just out of boost at that point. Corrupt's got just enough to slam that one home. Yeah, it was definitely strategic, you know. In retrospect, I probably should have waited on the clock and tried to paint a monster, but you know, I was really confident with the Remix pick. I think that is a little underrated on the sheet, which is why Remix keeps it in.
Yeah.
Pop in the air to Angel at full boost. It's gonna be dangerous here. Goes high, tries to drop it down.
Oh, they gotta clear it out.
Good control there, that looked a little risky, but and will we see OT? It's looking more and more likely.
Oh, but pass down the middle, and Corrupt is gonna pass it off the backboard, and Eugen.
One from the Comets already.
Oh.
This time around.
Yeah, and yeah, and here we go on the kickoff. We're wondering if we're going to see a quick blitz goal here. Angel is wide open, but Eugen.
Eugen scrambles back in time. Yeah, let's see if the Comets can stabilize, not get caught out in these early moments of OT like they did before. Void with the reset. Eugen takes it away. Teams up to 50. Not really in his favor, but Corrupt will have a free ball. Just a not spawn room. There it is. Eugen clears that away. Oh, Divine with the
Good pinch.
touch back.
Yeah. Touch off the
Bit of a
back.
double hit from
Oh.
Charlotte, but it's working out. Remix recovers.
1v1.
Void. Denied.
Yeah, a lot of pressure is building up here from Comets. They just continue the pepper and pepper shots. This back pass, though, went a little bit too far wide, and now it's starting to look a little dangerous.
It does. Eugen has boost. He's kind of sitting awkward in the net. Tries to open the wall for this. Void fakes it. Goes low. Remix got that new spawn in there. That's
Oh,
interesting. Flipped off his own sidewall of the net there. But
he's there in time. He showed up.
Got it done. Remix grabs
Oh, and double off the ground, and that's what's going to sink it.
Void slips that one by.
Double tap off the ground from Void. It's so hard to read those shots, especially when you're lined up so beautifully in Void. The man on a mission here.
That is the telltale sign of this rank. You know, these guys have a deep bag of tricks they can go into, and that's up to the defense to try to think of all the options they might see coming their way to make that save. And sometimes you just can't be ready for everything.
Yeah, and I mean, Eugen was putting in work that game too. He had 3 assists. He facilitated all the goals for his team. Did well in the defensive half as well. But man, the duo with Angel and Void to just continue their pressure on the offense and their vision to kind of see each other on the field is what kept them there. And now Buffalo, they're 2-0 in the series. Puts Comet in a tough spot.
Yep, we're gonna have to see a reverse sweep if we're gonna want to take this one home. But the boys are keeping it close out there. But you're right, that Void Angel combo is they're quick to the ball and quick to create offense. Lot to deal with.
Yep.
Definitely seems to be slotting into that third man role. Seems comfortable back there.
Yeah.
You know, with that back pass that they lost possession soon after he got scored on, you know, I think that's what he's trying to do. He wanted to control there, buy a little time for his teammates to get back so they could have a nice second attempt on the offense, but just waited a little too long.
Yeah.
Back to this.
I mean, it was certainly the right idea. I think he just put a little bit too much sauce on the pass, and it all of a sudden put their great position in an awkward one. But Eugen,
big save there, passed the plate off his own crossbar. Perhaps bumped all the way down to Naria, but he did pick up that boost. Remix, ball his own touch, not quite. Angel ceiling pitch, over to Void. No Divine comes in. Corrupt is where he needs to be to make that save. Goes up to his own back wall, leaves it to Remix to follow. Good patience there. He's got Eugen on the left wing.
here comes a cut here.
Oh, decent quick attempt, but just a little high on him. Corrupt's pre-jump for the shot.
Oh, he's got the flip.
Taken away by Angel. Remix leaves it for Eugen, but they're both low boost here. Might stall out this offensive push from the Comets, but Remix just gonna get 50. His teammates have recovered that.
Eugen jumps up early for this. Has to get a pass.
He'll probably want another try on that touch, but they survive for now.
Yeah.
Grabs that boost. Void on his
Oh, big bumps here from Divine.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that pass just didn't quite materialize. A great effort from that side wall, corner double. Steals the boost. Yeah, a bit of a double there. Saved away from the Comets.
Oh, Remix got a big demo here.
Yeah, oh, Divine does well as the only man back there.
Oh, and with the shot, what a save by Remix!
He's over his own shoulder with reverse aerial. Looking again to clear the path for Eugen. Can't find that crucial demo like he did before. Angel, his low pinches that down.
Yeah, and I mean halfway through the game now we are reaching a stalemate, but it's not like the teams aren't putting their 110%. They are not letting up pressure on both ends. We are seeing both teams constantly pepper shots, and what a save! Oh, Void!
Out of the net, that was halfway in. There's another rip from Remix. He was sure to hammer that second effort home, but wow, Void just at the last moment tries for the second effort, but that shot was just too fast. 65.
Yeah, 105 kph, and after 2.5 minutes, Comets maybe finally finding their footing here in Game 3, with hopes of maybe a reverse sweep. I mean, that's the position you're in if you want to try and close out the series.
Ready for that almost for Corrupt. Pass was a little too far across from where he was at.
Big bump! Oh, what a save from Angel!
Corrupt slows him down on his way back to grab that corner. Use 3 over to Eugen. Hard shot, but Void is there to make another great save. Corrupt's up early, not quite on target. Remix with the dunk, but it's now awkward.
Oh, pinch!
A pinch coming through.
Yeah.
What a healer.
Calculated.
Decent catch to control, but Angel is already there to harass. Void trying to take this away from Corrupt. Corrupt uses the wall to stay in the play. Remix gets past Angel. Just, he stayed around, really working the back wall there. That's a tough bounce.
Oh.
Remix takes away. Boost. Can't follow that. Corrupt off the back ball to the clear. Up to Eugen.
Yeah, he decides to pop it high.
I don't know if he realized Remix was in front of him there. Could have done something.
Big bang here, though.
Angel is ready and waiting with full boost now. Remix doesn't want to see him have time on the ball. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a breakaway. It's going to have to corrupt control this. There he goes. Angel trying to harass him. Gets the touch off the ceiling recovery.
Yep.
Pops that up. Falls straight away. Eugen was quick to it. Divine with solid control here.
Ooh, big bang here, and that could just be falling right into the net.
Wow. The bounce off the ceiling, but he was ready to get back into the play there if he needed to, but this one just goes right in.
Yeah, you're right. He tried to find the bounce, but it never came because it was just falling right into the lap of the net there. 2-goal lead now for Comets. They're starting to feel a little more comfortable, but hopefully not too comfy, because we've seen what can happen from the Buffalo Bandicoots. Void jumps up early, bangs it off the backboard. Teammates nowhere to be found, though.
Divine with time on the ball. Corrupt has pre-jumped him. Nice chow.
Good job.
Control to collect this, surely. Void gets that corner boosting against Demo, but throws it up to Void. Denied by Eugen. Corrupt pushing forward on low boost for the forced. Goes to Remix. Angel is there. Eugen went up a little bit to get that mid boost. Void's slow play. As time ticks away here, it's looking like the Comets have secured their win.
Yeah. A much needed one as well. I think the boys looked a lot better out there. Remix certainly, I mean, he put numbers up.
Remix seemed to connect on those things that just were. You could see the vision in those first games, but they weren't quite coming good. He's seems to have sorted that out.
Yeah.
And hopefully that'll build the boys' confidence to not only get their offense going, but maintain that clean sheet. Shows they can get pressure, but without giving up goals.
Yep, and now as we move in here to game 4, Eugen's going to be the one in the driver's seat this time around, and just facing under Divine.
Divine looked like he was ready for that, but Eugen read it, pulled something cheeky on him.
Yeah.
Doesn't use the flip, fakes the reset.
Yeah. Divine thrown way out of line there with trying to read that ball, and a quick goal here for the Comets, who are trying their very best.
This is Divine's chance to put one back. He couldn't quite get what he wanted there. Angel, it's popped over. Back past the Void. Void uses his boost to get back to the ball there. Dumps it to Angel. Oh, that was a solid play for Buffalo.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Comets might sneak in a goal line save there, but it's just a little too awkward from that tight to the backboard double there.
Yeah.
To get the read.
It's unfortunate because all 3 defenders were almost in the right place, just facing a little bit in the wrong awkward position there. So quick response from Buffalo.
Yep, they're going to be ready. They're going to be motivated to shut down this series now. They surely don't want to see any glimmer of a reverse sweep by letting this fourth game get by. He's trying to force it in. We do have a new crossbar.
Oh, what an angle from Void!
That's might be on the ESPN top 10 tomorrow, chat.
How do you even find the spot to land that right in the face of Charlotte Comets?
He only had about 20 boosts to get that position right. Let's follow that there.
Doing that with 20 boosts is hard, but also like the time he had to like. Wow.
I know.
Oh, and it seems like we're at the shooting range here with the amount of goals that are coming in now.
Eugen with a cheeky touch on his way out. They did not see that one coming.
Wow. 2-2, 4 goals within the first minute.
Yeah, they've picked up the pace quite a bit here.
Yeah, it could be that, the Ross.
Demo leaves the net open.
Oh, but nobody's there for it.
Back. Wow, that's kind of a chance gone begging there for Buffalo. That looked really good for them. Charlotte stays alive. Corrupt Musty's into Remix. Yeah, the team seemed to have gotten an idea of what the other side's got to offer.
Damn.
They're settling in and going all out now.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I think these rosters of players are starting to actually get a little more familiar with each other. Not just with the opponents, but with them, with themselves as teammates. I think that they're connecting a lot more. And so with a good fake here, good communication, Eugen almost found the spot.
Yeah, that was a good look. Corrupt. Did he get the reset there?
Oh my god.
Right out of now. Wow, gets back for the second.
That's my
ever
teammate.
reset.
Holy
I
cow.
don't think I've ever seen anything like. I'm definitely not about to pull that off. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, but now Comets are looking dangerous. Yeah, dangerous spot there. They just found themselves super, super awkward. You take a look here. Remix went up here for the touch, and Corrupt. Yeah.
Yeah, they took the same line there. Corrupt tried to pull off, but he'd kind of given up the back post there, just caught in the middle of the net.
Which, by the way,
Miscount.
sponsor to our show, The Back Post, who is probably live tuning in.
I would hope so. We gotta be the last game.
We are certainly the last game going
Yeah.
on.
Shout out to viewers.
Oh, what an angle!
Wow. Divine clears that away, but Angel's committed as well, leaving it to Void with no boost on the backboard. Comets have the advantage, but Angel will buy time with that clear to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Divine side wall double. Void's gonna get remixed there. Divine sticky in the corner for that touch. Eugen clears it out, but only as far as Angel. Remix sends it right back. Divine getting past it with a bang. Eugen's there to receive. Oh, a bit of a mistouch.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh,
Could have been a breakaway
that
shot
could
there.
have been a crazy goal, but
It's hoping for a
Not
pass
quite.
opportunity. Didn't happen. But now, oh, it looks like we're now switching over to a Buffalo fast break. And that's how these
Yeah,
goals
well-
happen, man. If it's not these coordinated passes, it's these quick fast breaks where it's just a 3v1. I mean, Remix is in a tough spot there to try and
Yeah.
save it.
he thought he had time to get that mid boost, and in a split second, the ball is by his net. He kept that first attempt wide, but the cleanup was inevitable. Corrupt tries the pogo. Remix is in reverse, kind of trips up Eugen there, I think. Eugen stays in play. Remix looking for a pass. Couldn't quite get that one home.
Yeah.
Remix tries to keep it alive. Leaves it for Eugen. Banged out to Corrupt. Low
Oh,
boot, like decent shot. A squishy save coming out from Void, I believe.
yeah, he had the goal line save there. I'm not even sure how he caught that.
I think he came off the top of the net. Came out
Corrupt.
inside out save. Oh, the Divine pinch down to the corner. Divine goes ball over boost. They do say that's
Oh.
important.
They do say that's important. Listen,
Angel
Listen, we're down to the final minute now. I think Comets are trying their best to try and find some openings, but they're putting a lot more risk, and their defense is looking a little weaker than we've seen. But I mean, when you're in these spots, that's what you have to do. You got to try and force the openings if you can't have them naturally come to you. And I think that's the spot Comets are in currently.
Yeah, with the series on the line, I mean, you might as well let it all hang out there.
Yep.
Remix. And they're beating Buffalo, but Buffalo's happy to sit back and just make time tick off that clock. Comets are entering that area. Oh, it's a shot by Void. Ah, man.
Yeah.
That's gonna be tough.
Nail in the coffin, soul on the wound, whatever you want to call it. That looks like that might be closing the door or a comeback opportunity here for the Charlotte Comets in world class.
Yeah, unless they can get a kickoff goal right here. Corrupt does try some weird, something atypical there with coming in with a reverse wave dash. It did create some offensive chance for a second there, but they're gonna have to convert like right now if they want to have any hope of pulling off a miracle. Eugen keeps that alive, the net's looking open. Corrupt can't make the hard shot, and that's gonna be it. Unfortunately, time is gonna tick away. Let's see if we can.
Yep. Final moments here. And that, after that pinch, probably, Bogal's going to stay up. Players are going to have a little bit of fun here as Buffalo Bandicoots in world class close out the preseason game in world class.
Yeah, well, Thanks for everyone for coming out to watch. You know, it's gonna be a fun season.
Oh, I'm happy to have you here, man. It was better. It was definitely better having somebody alongside. And I think it was a successful preseason. I'm gonna have to talk to Blizzy and see the changes we want to make for the upcoming week. But thank you again for hopping on last moment.
Oh yeah, no, it was fun. You know, it's good insight to my own players, but also just to like it's always good to see some higher level gameplay as somebody that plays themselves, and
Somebody who's way better than me, I'll tell you what.
that's what I'm saying. You know,
Yep.
I thought I'd made it big when I was GC, but
Ah, man.
these guys show me I've still got quite a lot to learn.
Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. I've said this earlier in the stream. I have a lot of production to work on this end, but this show is going to continue to grow throughout the season. And thank you again, Wavy, for for coming on. And yeah,
Absolutely.